This.
Oh, I see that, man.
Right, Tony, now it's been more than 6 seconds now. So, what's Bob told you about the observations if it goes longer than 6 seconds?
No, he said look again.
All right, okay then. So, if you'd just like to do your observations again, Tony. Now, Tony, your left blind spot. You've got to be out of that back window, Tony.
Yeah.
It's got to be out of that back window, Tony. Because look, those children now are right behind you. You need to be checking those.
And
those children, because those.
They're gone.
Okay, then you're going to work your way around the car, Tony.
Nobody there.
And make sure it's clear. Yep.
Nobody there.
Checking your mirrors.
Nobody there.
Nobody there. So we want to do it because we want to make sure that it's safe for us to do this manoeuvre.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it done so 6 seconds doesn't expire.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
So clear.
Okay, then, Tony. So if you just release the handbrake for me, please, Tony. Right, now, Tony, you've got to make sure the handbrake is released properly. How do you know the handbrake's released completely off?
Push it down.
Right, okay, Tony. There's another way you can tell. You've got a little P in the circle on the dashboard. That's your parking brake. If that's still on, the handbrake is still on. So you've not got full control of the car because that's going to be hindering you. Okay, so you've got to make sure that that's
hindering me.
Hindering you, yeah. It's going to be holding you back, and you're going to be fighting it. It's going to be fighting against the clutch. And what's going to happen there is either you're going to burn the clutch out, or you're going to stall the car. Consequently, it's going to cause a problem either way.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we're just going to do our observations again. So just do your observations again, Tony.
All clear. All clear. All clear. All clear. All clear.
Right. Okay. I'm going to release.
He's gone off.
Okay, so now if you can release the foot brake, Tony, and what we're going to do, Tony,
go very fast.
Yep, just right. Stop there, Tony. Right, Tony, we started moving off a little bit too fast. What did I say was going to help us on with this first turn? Can you remember?
You said gravity was going to help. Doesn't seem to be helping very well, though.
Well, gravity is helping us because we're moving forward. Because we're going downhill, we're moving forward.
Yeah, I'm getting very close to that car now, aren't I?
You're getting extremely close to that car. So what I'm going to do now, Tony, is don't give it any clutch at all. Just cover the brake. Just cover the brake. And what I want you to do is I want you to do nice big turns. So I want 3 big turns. It's going to be grip with the right. Yeah, not while we're stationary, Tony. Can you remember why you can't steer when you're stationary?
No.
Right, okay, you don't steer when you're stationary, Tony, because it's called dry steering. And what can happen there is... not only can you flatten off a little bit part of your tyre, you can end up ruining your steering mechanism.
Right,
yeah. They're not very cheap.
Yeah.
Yep. So when this van's gone past us, I'd just like you to do your observations again. Again. Yeah.
Nobody there.
Right.
Nobody there.
Right. Okay.
Nobody ahead. Nobody there. Nobody there.
Right. Okay. So I'm wanting to release the foot brake
completely
and go steer straight to the right. All the way around. Nice big turn, Stone. Right hand right to the top and straight down.
And the car stopped moving then.
Right, okay, now you're going to fetch that clutch up a £1 coin's width at a time because at the moment we're going uphill. Yeah, because of the camber we're going slightly uphill. Now come off the gas and I'm going to slowly slow us down, Tony, with the brake. Slow us down with the brake, just about a £1 coin's width. Yeah. Now, Tony, where is the curb cutting into the car at the moment?
Just ahead of that door mirror.
Just ahead of that door mirror. Well, use that as a reference point. Right, I'm going to use that as a reference point for you to start taking your turn off. So what we're going to do now is, next time we start moving, we want to move about this far, Tony. We want to move approximately this far. And as we're doing that, I've got the steering wheel right at the top of the left hand. Great big turns, yeah? So we can come right the way around because we need to get that left hand lock on. Yep. Right, okay, so if you can do it and cover that brake, we're going to...
I'm covering the brake.
Yep, and I'll tell you when to stop. So I'm going to release your brake, and we're going to...
Release it completely.
No, just a little bit at a time, Tony. You remember, you only want to travel about this far.
Yeah,
so you want to travel this far, and...
Yeah, Bob never uses the phrase like little bits, because I never know what they mean.
Well, that's a little bit, Tony. That's a little bit.
You want me to release the brake that much?
No. Right, Tony. I'd like you to move forward this amount.
Yeah.
I'd like you to release the foot brake approximately £1 coin's width.
Oh, right, I understand that bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's easy enough.
Yeah, and as we start moving forward...
Big steers.
Big steers. stop.
I think I've hit the curb.
Have you hit the curb?
No, I haven't. Felt like it.
Right, okay, Tony, so now we're going to need to prepare the car again. So now we need to go straight into reverse, Tony. Into reverse. Now, Tony, we'll put it straight back into first. Now come into reverse, down and across. That's it. You're used to these cars, so now we've got the reverse. Got reverse on there. We've got a vehicle coming down behind us, and what we're going to do, we're just going to ignore those. And we'll let them make a decision. It looks like they're going to wait for us, Tony. So what we're going to do now is you're going to do your observations, working from your right, going round to your left. Because we're moving in reverse, we do our observations in reverse. So check your right blind spot. Come all the way around the car. Check all the way around the front of the car. Checking the mirrors, all the way around, right round the back of the car. Right the back. And as we're moving backwards, Tony, we're going to be looking out the back.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Okay. So now I want you to gradually release the brake. We're going to go back nice and slowly. And we're going to keep on that full lock.
What full lock?
The full lock. We're going to be full lock to the left, yeah? Yeah, we want to keep that brake covered, Tony, because we're going nice and slowly. Right. Keep back. Right, and now, Tony, I want you just to check round to your right-hand corner now, because you need to be checking over your right-hand side, because we're going to be getting a reference point. Okay? So, right. Now, stop there, Tony.
All right.
Right. Now, where's the curb cutting into the car there?
About a quarter way along that window.
Right, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly the same as what we did on the as we did going forward. We're going to move back about another 6 inches, and we're going to take that turn off again.
6 inches?
Yeah, approximately about this length.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay, so if you just reverse back about another 6 inches, and I want you to be taking that turn off.
No, I don't know what 6 inches is. Can you tell me when to stop?
Yeah, okay.
I'm getting very nervous.
And stop there.
Right.
And where's curb cutting into the car there, Tony?
On the corner of that window.
Right, okay, and that's going to be a reference point for stopping, so we don't overhang the curb.
Oh, right.
Right, okay, so it's going to be back into first gear, Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Right, set the car.
Set the car?
Yeah, set the clutch, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Set the gas,
Prepare
set
the
clutch.
car, you mean?
Yeah, prepare the car.
Yeah.
And we're going to do our observations again, Tony. Check over your left blind spot, all the way around the vehicle. Left blind spot, yeah, at the back.
No,
all the way
yeah.
around a bit, all the way around.
Oh, dear. How's the car coming from the left?
Okay, well, they're not going to be able to move until we do, Tony,
Right.
so he's going to wait for us.
Yeah.
So go all the way around the car, Tony. Check all the way around the car, or do all your observations, Tony. We want to make effective
Clear,
observations.
yeah.
Over your right blind spot, because some of those children might be coming back,
Yeah.
yep. And now as we start moving forward slowly, Tony, I want you to turn the car, turn it to the right.
good.
We're on full right lock. Fantastic. And as we start coming around, Tony, you keep... If you just like to pull over on the left-hand side.
Oh,
Right, so what mirrors are you going to check?
middle left.
Fantastic. And then just step on. Do you need a signal?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and just pull up and stop there. And we're going into neutral.
Oh, dear, bad, was it?
Oh, it weren't too bad, but I found I was like tripping over the same things.
No, it's the best one you've ever done. Best one you've ever done.
I tried to preempt some of your cock-ups that I knew were coming. But
It was
if
just,
I say the cock-ups that I knew were coming. I didn't know they were coming. They were possible cock-ups
If you just grab your book out again for a minute.
that could possibly happen. Yeah. Right. Okay, it's ready. Where are we going? I was a little bit concerned that I didn't go into enough detail on your observations.
Well, you didn't mention any observations on the brief. Well, hardly any anyway. I did try to guide you in the right way by questioning these pictures here, yeah?
Yeah.
And you never see, you just kind of pushed me to one side as if to say, don't worry about that, we'll sort that out in the move, yeah?
Yeah, but yeah.
No, let me finish.
Yeah, go on.
So, we started off over there, we came over here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got me to pick a first reference point. Never picked a second one, now did we?
Yes, we did.
We didn't. And you never said what the second reference point was for, yeah? It's really important, isn't it? You did on the way back, yeah?
Yeah, so you don't overhang the car. But I was telling you about the overhanging as we was coming down there. I was
yeah,
kind
so,
of...
hang on a second.
Yeah, go on.
Hang on a second. So, You know, on the brief, we're going to pick up 4 reference points, yeah? 2 at the front, 2 at the rear. The first one is going to be when you take the steers off. The second one is going to be to stop you overhanging the curb. That will remind you to mention it on the move, yeah?
Mm.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried you weren't going to mention gravity, but it did come in on the move, so I can't really fault you on that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? No, that was the best one you've done.
It was all right. I got you round. You were safe. I couldn't believe it. All those kids coming along, could you? I thought I wasn't certain whether or not that was a blessing or a hindrance. I think, oh no, and I'm thinking, no, actually, they're actually going to help us. And all those kids in their little yellow jackets.
Well, obviously we couldn't have done it there, could we?
No.
Yeah, that's why.
Because I think they were waiting for us to move.
Well, that's why I came
before they crossed the road. Yeah.
That's why I came out of road to let you know that we were going to. Right, so have you put your pop back there where it was?
Oh, sorry, mate.
Have another go.
You want another go?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I?
Not here, Tony.
Why not?
We're too close to the junction.
Oh, I'll be all right there, don't worry.
Is that you saying it, or is that the?
Yeah, that's me saying it.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Like I say, 'cause if that's the people saying it, no. Right. Okay, Tony. We're going to do it again.
Yeah.
So this time we haven't got gravity working for us. We've got gravity working against us. So we're going to be travelling uphill.
All right.
So we're going to be travelling uphill. So we're going to need. We might need a little bit more. Might need a little bit of gas.
All right.
And maybe.
So prepare myself.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But when we're moving away, we might need to come up an extra pound coins width with the clutch when we actually do start moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as we go over the apex of the road, the top of the road, we're going to be going downhill.
I have done one already, haven't I?
I know you've done one, so I'm just letting you know we're going uphill and then downhill. Yeah. So you're going to go from brake, you're going to go from accelerator and clutch over to brake and clutch. So you're going to cover the brake to slow yourself down. Can you remember your first reference point, Tony, and what it was for?
I'll probably remember when I get near there.
Right,
yeah?
okay then. Okay, Tony, you prepared the car?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So what's the next thing you do, Tony?
Look.
Your observations, yeah. Okay, so we want to make.
Look all the way around there.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody there. Oh, nobody there. Don't let the handbrake down, innit?
Tony, how do you know the handbrake's down?
Oh, the red light goes out.
Right, okay, now we're not moving, so this is where I said we might need that extra pound coins width up on the clutch. So come up with extra pound coins width, and as we start moving, Tony. That's it.
I've got to pick that first reference point up, haven't I?
Yeah. Can you remember where that was?
I'm going fast now. Gravity, innit?
Right, yeah, okay, so cover the brake.
Yeah, remember, you're going to be in prompt mode here, aren't you? Yeah?
Right, okay.
I've got the first reference point.
Right, okay, now Tony, so before we get to the next reference point, what do you need to do on this
Steer.
time? Right, okay, so as we start moving, how far are we going to move?
I've got to start moving first, haven't I?
Yeah. And how far are we going to move?
About that much.
Right, okay then, so we're going to move approximately that much.
And there's my second reference point.
Right, okay, let's stop there. So, put your handbrake on.
Yeah.
And into reverse.
Where's the prompt? You're meant to be finding out what learning's taking place here, yeah?
Right, okay. So, what gear are you going in now, Tom?
Sorry?
What gear are you going to put in now?
Yeah, that's not the bit I'm asking, yeah? Why not just take it stage by stage, yeah?
Right, okay, Tony, you've used this reference point. Why have we used this reference point?
Oh, because if I overhang the curb, you said I might kill a pedestrian.
Absolutely.
That's a big prompt, isn't it?
That wasn't a prompt, that was a question. Right, come on. So what gear are we going into now, Tony?
Reverse gear.
Right, okay, so again, we're going to be reversing uphill and going back downhill. So we're going to start off again with...
I'll prepare myself.
Yep, so prepare yourself. So it's going to be with a little bit of clutch and gas. And then as we go over the apex, again, it's going to be...
Yeah, I can remember some of this.
Yeah, okay, so where do we look this time, Tony?
All the way around. Turn the wheel.
Yeah. And when are you going to check to turn over,
over
your
shoulder.
right shoulder?
Yeah. I have to look at some point now, don't I?
Yep, can you remember where your reference point was?
Oh, yeah. Oh, there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, so can you remember what we do next, Tony?
Oh, that reference point's where I start taking the steers off.
That's it. Yep. Tony, why don't we steer when the car's not moving?
Oh yeah, drive steering, innit?
Yeah.
I've got to go to that next reference point, innit? Oh, it's there.
Stop there. Right, okay, now prepare the car because we're going to be moving
Yeah,
forward.
that reference point's there now.
Okay, and what's that reference point for, Tone?
So I don't overhang the curb and kill a pedestrian.
Absolutely. So we need to prepare the car. Okay, so where's your observations going this time,
I'll
Tony?
go the wrong way around, make sure there's nobody. Look at the white, that Mini.
Yeah, the
down
Mini's
the road.
being very nice.
Do you want me to stop?
I'd like you just to pull over on the left-hand side.
Sure.
Yeah.
Signal. Breed.
Oh, what? Plonk.
Don't start
Not
swearing.
you. No, plonk.
Don't spoil it, don't spoil it, don't spoil it. Keep calm. Keep calm. Think logically.
Right.
Slow down. It's all about prompting, isn't it? Finding out what learning's taking place, yeah? There's no good asking me while I'm sitting here, all the way over there, where's the reference point, yeah? Give it to me in little bits that I can remember, yeah? I've got to get over there first, haven't I? Yeah? Break it down. Yeah, so Tony, as we're coming across the road now, what's going to take the car to the curb? Gravity. So how are we going to control gravity? I'll cover the brake and squeeze it, thickens a pound coin, yeah? Where are we going to stop? Oh, at that first reference point. Why is that first reference point important, yeah? And then I had to really push you to get me to tell you what the second reference point was, yeah? And why it's important, yeah? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's just...
Yes, I was going to talk you. I was going to literally talk you through everything.
Well, I don't want to talk
twice,
through, because that... No, because you're...
and then go through and go on the third time. I was going to go, right, okay, now what do we do now?
Tony, it's very unlikely you're going to get a third time on the test.
Right, okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
There was enough money in the bank on the first one, wasn't there?
Hopefully.
Yes,
Hopefully
yes,
I
there
gave you
was.
enough information.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But crying out loud, take it out on the second one, yeah?
Right, okay.
Otherwise it's going to be... I know it sounds unusual, but on phase one you can get done for over instruction, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Because you're not checking what learning's taking place. I'm not saying to you, right, Tony, you've had one go at it, I've given you good information, did a bloody thing on your own, yeah? What I'm asking for you is prompts.
Yeah.
So you know what learning's taking place, yeah? But let's do it in bite-sized bits. Don't ask me when I start here. Can I remember where my reference point is where I stop across the other side of the road, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got to get there first, haven't I?
You seem a bit peeved when I asked about, when I started telling you about moving off and that uphill. The fact that we're going, we've changed now. We're not using gravity. We're going uphill now to start this one. And because I started telling you about you going off with your accelerator and clutch rather than using gravity, and we use gravity once we're over the hill.
Well, it's prepare the car, isn't it?
Yeah, it's prepared the car, but
Yeah, I wouldn't have to prepare the car, wouldn't I? Yeah?
you know, yeah, to moving off flat, moving off front. Yeah, I don't know if you know how to move off uphill.
Prepare the car, isn't it? And just
Okay.
you just watch me very carefully, isn't it? Yeah, I wouldn't know how to prepare the car, yeah?
Okay.
Obviously we have talked about gravity, so providing I get a prompt on that as I get near the curb, or if we were doing it this way now, the prompt I'd be expecting is that, you know, are we going uphill or downhill as we move off here? Or we're going downhill?
Yeah.
So what's going to take us across the road? Well, to a certain extent, gravity. How are you going to cover this gravity? Oh, I'm going to keep my foot over the foot brake and press it, maybe thickness of a pound coin or whatever, yeah?
Mm.
But forget this, press the brake a bit.
Yeah, I've got
Or
to
a
get
bit
out of
more,
that
yeah?
bit.
Well,
I've
it
only
ain't
got a
gonna
week
work,
to
mate.
get. I've only got to get.
It ain't going to work. In the same way 6 inches ain't going to work, yeah? Yeah. Give me something, you know, give me something to work with, yeah?
I showed you it, and then you said I don't know what that is.
Sorry?
I went, that's... kind of think of it from my point of view, right? Just think of it
On the brief,
yeah.
on the brief, you took it out, and then as you're starting to do it, you chucked it back in again and closed the hatch, yeah?
That's right, because you want to move that far.
Yeah,
I don't want to
so
have other things. I wouldn't want to concentrate on
I opened the hatch and I took it back out and gave it to you, yeah?
Right, yeah.
It's
I used it, and you went, I went, right, okay, now what we're
That
doing.
is a lot more useful to me than 6 inches, yeah? Yeah? Remember, it's got on YouTube. How many of your pupils would have a clue what 6 inches is? Seems they don't even work with inches nowadays, yeah? None of them. You ask your son. Yeah? Yeah? Especially when they're under the pressure.
So you really want me to tell us what we're going to be moving 15 centimetres?
No.
Do I take you 50? Do I take inches to centimetres?
Why can you not use that?
Precisely.
Yeah?
I've used that. I've showed you how far I want you to go forward. Now let's do it. Come on, it's not. Christ, it's not. How much of a colander is? They can't be that much of a colander, there, Brian. Surely. I mean, I've got to cover it. I've got to cover the bases. Just as I said, I've got to treat them like the 5-year-olds.
On the first one, you got to put, and this is, you're not looking at the simple thing that this is. On the first one, go and put some money in the bank. On the second one, start taking the money out. It doesn't matter what the subject is. If it's emerging, you get some money in the bank. You then got to start taking some money out, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way it works, yeah? You know, you're never ever gonna get your pupil beyond, let's just say we're doing emerging, you're never gonna get them independent on emerging if it's tell week after week after week, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? You know, you're gonna have to start getting a bit of independence, isn't it? But you give it to them in bite-sized bits, yeah? By a little prompt. That make sense?
Yeah, sure.
You know, so you're giving the information, you're giving the education, then start taking the money out of the bank by little prompts, yeah? Right, that was good, I enjoyed that. I'll give that a pause.
You can teach
Before
me,
we
yeah?
swear.
You can teach me.